Hello everyone. I just want to make a video today about comfort. As we all know, and this is on a personal level, but this is also on a societal, this is on a global level. In my opinion, I feel that people are constantly chasing the relaxation, that exhale, whether it's through drugs, whether it's through some form of addiction like pornography, YouTube, video games, couches that are extra special, fridge that makes you do less work, a computer on your fridge, like just this constant bombardment, this constant easing of life. And I'm here to tell you, at least in my opinion, that in my experience, there's no way to live. The happiness that you will feel, the truest happiness that we don't really feel anymore after childhood expires, that sort of happiness for everything dies with it, right? But the way that you can feel true happiness is through ways of pain. After a good hard lifting session, after doing that work you didn't want to do, after studying when you didn't want to, building yourself is the most fulfilling, the most valuable, the most enjoyable thing in life. And I intentionally, when I have a house, I'm going to make sure it's not a comfortable house, right? You know what I mean? And the reason why is because there's no value in that, having a TV in your living room, it doesn't, and I'm not saying you can't have a TV, but you are understanding what I'm saying in the sense of we need to stop constantly making things easier. These technological advancements need to stop. We're destroying the human race, truly. I mean, we're sitting here, the testosterone levels are tanking because everything's microplastic, single use. Everything is quick, easy, accessible. That's not how humans were meant to live. We intentionally benefit from delayed gratification because that's how all good things, and the saying, nothing good comes easy. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You cannot experience true fulfillment when everything is instantly gratifying, instant dopamine. There is no happiness without pain. That's why often most kings were miserable, and that's why they did insane things to just feel some sort of stimulus, because they had all the food, all the women, all the everything. If you have everything, you feel like you have nothing. There's nothing enjoyable. The kings were fat. They were what's that called? It starts with an A, I think. Apathetic to everything, because it was just like nothing even matters and nothing has no value. If you've never felt hungry, food is no longer valuable to you. And the way that we constantly make things more and more comfortable, easier and easier, it just makes people more depressed and hopeless. It makes everything feel like a dystopia, and that's literally how life is shaping up to feel. And I don't even live in a technologically advanced area. You want to talk about what I'm talking about? Look at South Korea. The lowest fertility rates, the lowest testosterone rates, highest suicide rates, other than maybe Russia. It's so insane. It's like you cannot live in the hyper technologically advanced world. It's miserable. It's miserable when there's no struggle, You think it makes life suck, but it doesn't. Right now I'm walking to go get groceries. That's what I do all the time. And you think, it'd be so much nicer, to have a car. And honestly, I'd have to say no. I enjoy the walk, dude. I literally enjoy the walk because I'm getting sunlight. I'm getting healthier. Sometimes I dread it, yeah. But at the end of the day, I always feel more gratified. I mean, think about how the human mind stoops to levels. People used to have to go and hunt for their food. Grocery stores, I know they were a mythical tale. People would always be like, man, I wish we didn't have to hunt. We could just go somewhere and get food, huh? But now people are like, I have to go to the grocery store. Like it's Armageddon. Like it's the worst thing that's ever happened. When in reality, you just go pick up whatever you'd like, And I understand that, you have to work a job to go to the grocery store. It's not free. But still, you get exactly what I'm saying in the sense of the act of it. Hunting is much harder than going and just picking up food, right? And you've already worked. It's not like you have to work and then go to the grocery store. It's not like you have to go pursue a hunt to get food. But the thing is, the hunt is much more enjoyable. You come back, the women of the tribe greet you, the children are happy, they're learning, blah, blah, blah. But I'm getting off track. My point is that technological advancement is going to be the death of us. The advancement of AI, doing everything, AI girlfriends, this easy comfort, instant gratification. The AI girl will say whatever you want her to say, People have a lack of respect for themselves. They don't want to work out. They don't want to go through pain. They don't want to advance their lives. They want to sit there stuck, mind controlled by all the things that make you just kind of, alcohol, Netflix, YouTube, all music. And that's the thing. These things have a place, but it's just like you can't allow yourself to be average. All of it just saps your dopamine. How do you feel after watching Netflix for 4 hours? You feel lethargic, tired, don't want to do nothing. You pull out your phone, you scroll longer, right? These things keep you subverted. They keep you from noticing, right? So basically what I'm trying to get at with this is find something in life. All young men, we have a drive. It's somewhere in you, no matter how bad, how low your testosterone, no matter how high your cortisol is, no matter how disenfranchised you are, there's something that you like. And I just want to say, bro, look at yourself, pull yourself up, stop watching these videos, brother, and dedicate yourself to it. Intentionally make yourself uncomfortable today. Go for a run today. Take a cold shower today. And I know it's so cliche to say things like that, but go do some yard work today. Do things that you don't want to do, that are unenjoyable, and you will end up having a much better time than if you played video games for 10 hours. I promise you, because after that session, you're going to get off, you're going to feel like death. You're going to feel physically weak. So yeah, that's all I really have to say, everybody. I hope you have an amazing day. Go for it, brother. See ya.